Welcome to episode 79 of Lost Signals. And why are you giggling already?
Because we're just both sitting here in silence.
Man, we've been doing this long enough. You know that we're both quiet during the intro.
No,
music.
yeah, I know. Except for that one time, but it was just too funny. But anyway, that's Daryl. I'm JD. How you doing?
I don't know what's going on, man. It's been a long day already.
Yeah.
I've been up. Yeah. But, you know, I don't want to talk about work stuff because work stuff is dumb.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way it is. Anyways, here is a big spoiler warning.
Yes.
For later in the episode.
Yes.
We are going to be talking about season 5 of Stranger Things.
Yes.
Later in the show, we got some stuff to cover before that. This is your warning that I'm not talking like I am full on. Like we're going full on this.
We're going ankles deep into this bullshit and going deeper as we go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's been out for just about a week now. So you've had your chances.
Yeah.
The embargo is off.
Yeah.
This is your only warning.
Absolutely. If you feel like sharing
unless I decide to, give you a spoiler warning right before we start, but I'm probably not.
If you feel like sharing your thoughts or what have you in the chat, and like, go for it because we're gonna dive into it. Anyway.
Exactly. Yes. So after our last episode,
yes,
about 2 weeks ago, I think I'm actually still hungover.
Oh my God. How?
From it's the Grey Cup, man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if we're being honest here, which I usually am, okay, so going back 2 weeks, it's been 2 weeks since it's happened. The Saskatchewan Roughriders won the 112th Grey Cup.
Yes,
and our last episode, which I actually listened to the beginning part of it on my way home from work tonight,
right,
just to remember where we were at. We talked about football for half an hour. Full on half an hour.
Well, it was front of mind. It was topical.
Oh yeah,
yeah. No,
it
absolutely.
It was very poignant, I guess would be a good way to put it.
Yep.
So I watched the game with my cousin in my garage.
Cool.
And I drank a lot of beer during it. It was a wild game, and that's the CFL for you. You know, it's wild games and wild finishes. This wasn't a super wild finish. I mean, like the game was essentially kind of boring.
You think
in a sense? Boring isn't the best way to put it, but like Montreal, like, okay, so like the first 3 quarters, Saskatchewan dominated.
Yeah.
Like at the half, it was 15-7. And then like the first drive after halftime, the Riders scored. It was 22-7. Going into the fourth, the Riders got a field goal. I think maybe it was late in the third quarter. And then Montreal, they kind of came back. Like they scored a touchdown. They had a really good drive. They fumbled on the goal line.
Yeah. I saw that.
Funny story. The guy that fumbled the football on the goal line used to be a quarterback for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Yeah, Shea Patterson. He was one of ours. And then there was a big Hail Mary throw with zeros on the clock, and it didn't do nothing.
No, it was a Hail Mary throw for the Montreal Alouettes, and if it would have connected,
it still wouldn't have been a win.
No,
for them.
No, it was.
They would have to tie it. They would have had to gone for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah. So it was literally a Hail Mary. Like they were throwing everything at the wall towards the end. But I want to get into the difference between the first and the second half, because the first half was all Rough Riders. The second half, I was expecting like that Montreal rally, because they have fight in them. And when when the points came and then the touchdown came, I was like, oh shit, here it comes.
Yeah.
Like you could see the train on the horizon going like, where the fuck are the tracks? So
Yeah. Yeah, it was wild, dude. Like I was pretty worried there. Like in the last, 10 minutes of that game, Saskatchewan kicker Brett Lawther, actually he missed a field goal with about 5 minutes left or so. And I said to my cousin, I'm like, if we fucking lose the Grey Cup because he missed that fucking field goal, it would have been like what we referenced in the last episode with the manure being dumped on that guy's fucking front lawn, because I would have done it.
yeah, you would have gotten the right house though.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Well, who knows? Even knows. Like, I wouldn't have done it, but like, it felt like one of those things that would have maybe happened, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to find where you and I were chatting about that game on Facebook, because like I think you and I were watching the exact same time. We weren't on any sort of call or whatever, but we were texting each other back and forth.
Yeah. What I remember of texting you anyways, because I did have a multitude of adult beverages that night.
Yeah.
But that's why I said I'm probably still a little hungover. I mean, I'm not, but like it was, yeah.
It was a fun game, and like the game was held on a Sunday, and I was live at the radio station on that Sunday, and the one of the topics, of course, without question, was the Grey Cup. Are you watching the Grey Cup? Who are you going to root for? Blah blah blah. Majority of the people that were listening and tuned in and called in and texted in during my radio show were like, fucking Riders, man. The hell with the Alouettes. It's Riders. And there was like some hardcore lifelong Riders fans that were listening in Prince George, British Columbia. Like,
well, let's be honest here. I mean, there's probably a lot of Saskatchewan expats. Well, I know there's a lot of expats that live in Alberta and BC.
Right.
So like, that's why, like, when you go to a Lions game or an Elks game or a Stampeders game, there's always, like, if the Riders are in town, there's a sea of green in that stadium because of everybody that left here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right? Like, and even if those people left 30 years ago, that doesn't leave you. Like, the Rider, like, you don't quit cheering for your team just because you moved to a different province.
No, God, no.
You just continue it on.
Yeah.
It was again, like I've watched the highlights of that game. It's got to be a dozen times now.
Yeah,
maybe more. I don't know. Like, but it was great. Like, it was a great watch. Had a good time watching it. Thank fuck they won.
I do remember that in a text conversation of like, we needed this,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man, I
like
feel fucking great. Like, rightfully so.
Oh.
I wish I knew what that was like. Being a lifelong Vancouver Canucks fan, I wish I knew what that was like.
Dude, I'm a fucking Leafs fan.
Yeah.
Like, this is I know about heartbreak, like, so like to be able to watch the Riders win again, after 12 years, it's a big thing. It's a big thing for the province.
Yeah.
They had the Grey Cup parade. Like, they got home on the Monday. They flew in from from Winnipeg into Regina, and there was 3,000 people waiting outside of Mosaic Stadium.
I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah, it was impromptu. Like, the team announced that they were going to be there, but 3,000 people showed up. So I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
And then they had the full on parade the next day, and then I think there's like 5,000 or 6,000 or 7,000 people like at the Saskatchewan legislature. So like, they did all but and they had a great time, and those guys deserve it. Like, they played hard all year. Like, being the top team pretty much from week 1 on. Without question, like, and it was a dominant year for us, and like I said, like, we fucking deserved it, and we got it. So, some thoughts on the game.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Our Lady piece was great as the opening act. It was too short. Like, they did a medley of some songs, I believe.
Yeah.
which is fine. MGK at halftime, it's like, okay, whatever, like, but we talked about this last episode. It's like, I didn't really give a shit because it's MGK. Yep. The post-game stuff was pretty good. I mean, it's hard when you win a game of that magnitude when you're not in your home stadium. Like, I know, like, when the Riders won in 13 at home, nobody left that stadium.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah.
Like, there was some people that did, but it wasn't like, like a mass exodus where there was in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Like the on-field stuff was great. I really have no complaints about that.
Yeah.
Like, it was great. It was great to see the Riders win again. And like statements from like lots of the guys on the team after are like, we want this team to stick together to try and go for 2. And they've said it. So like I'm gonna hold them to that. If they don't go for 2, which it sounds like they want to, then fucking do it.
Daryl from Cutworth says, bet.
Fucking do it. Fucking bet. Yeah. Fucking do it. Boys.
I just wanted to say, like, I'm a BC Lions fan. Of course, I was rooting for the BC Lions in the Western Final. From the beginning of the season to the end of the season, like, the Lions had no reason, no excuse whatsoever to be in the final. They struggled until they finally found like a rhythm and then got like a line of wins that put them into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's be honest too, though, that there's a lot of shitty teams that still make the playoffs in the CFL because 9-team league, only the bottom 2 don't make it in.
Yeah.
Thank you for licking my face, you little shit. Okay, yeah. So I mean, like the other teams. I mean, look, all the teams this year were pretty equal. It seemed, to a point.
Yeah.
I know we dropped like 2 games at the end of the season, but we were resting starters at the end of the season. So it's like okay, let's just
the Rough Riders had already clinched at that point in time. They're like, all right, cruise,
Yeah, it was like week 15 or something that they finally they clinched it. So it's like let's rest some guys, get some guys healthy, and then it showed it in the playoffs. Still beside that, that catch and stuff against you guys in the final, like it was it was a big win for us, Okay, so this is my one gripe.
Sure.
Is that the march, if you want to call it that, but the shirts and hats that they gave to the players on the team were fucking ugly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Like ugly. Like whoever came up with that shit should be slapped.
Yeah.
Like I know this whole like 1990s retro, if you want to call it 90s retro thing is going on right now, but there's a lot of things that happened in the 90s should fucking stay in the 90s.
Yes.
Like the style of shirt and hat that those guys were wearing.
Yeah.
The Riders have since come up with a better line of championship merchandise, which is great. I don't know if I'll be buying. Well, no, I'll be buying something. It's just a matter of making it in to a Rider store. But like, I'm glad that they changed what it looked like compared to the shit that they had on the field, because it was fucking god awful.
Every decade has a style that should have just fucking died with that decade. That goes without question.
Yeah.
And trying to bring that shit back is like a retro thing. Is like, it's niche in the wrong way. And that could be a reason why it came out. That could be a reason why they went with it, because it was just like, you know what? Like this, it's ugly, and people like ugly. People like weird. Why not? Right? But at the same time, like people like yourself, people like myself would be like, no. No, like again, like my only real point of reference would be the Vancouver Canucks. There's a reason why the Canucks keep going back to the Flying Skate, and
Because it's awesome.
because it's awesome. Whereas the Sea Orca is, it's meh, and it always has been meh.
You know what? I like the original jersey with the big V on the front.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a classic too, right?
Yeah. Those are nice. But.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do you
I don't know.
this
like
little
it.
tuft of hair
Yeah, that-
is just fucking me.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. I wish I had that problem. Yeah.
Let's get into
So yeah, no, like,
Hmm?
yeah, Grey Cup was great. You
Yeah.
know, like the aftermath. You know, like I watched all the stuff. Like I said, I've watched every highlight pack. I've watched every interview with every player. You know, and like all the stuff that like people from outside of Saskatchewan would never see
Yeah.
on YouTube channels that are smaller than ours. But it's just, yeah, it was great.
It's
So-
stuff that Daryl goes to bed like a lullaby and listens to with a little tear running down the side of his cheek.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you get
So
it.
and, that's actually a great segue, and this is it confused the fuck out of me when I saw this. I got a notification on my Spotify that a band that I listen to that I'm sure I've referenced on the Found Signals podcast playlist
Yes.
that you can find on Spotify that we will link to in the description and we'll talk about at the end of the show. But I'm gonna look this up here while I'm sitting here. A band called Thrice just had one song released that was a lullaby version of one of their songs. Like, I'm trying to find it now, but like, oh, there's one, but no, like there's this whole thing of, it seems bands are doing lullaby versions of songs of like their whole albums. Thrice did a song. I can't seem to find it right now, but City and Color, like
Okay.
Dallas Green,
Yes.
did a whole album, like a remake of the Off by Heart album from like 2006. So yeah, it's 20 years old, of lullaby versions, and you could buy it on vinyl. Like, I'm just gonna look this up here.
That sounds so weird.
It's
You're speechless.
why? Well, like, I don't know if why is the right question, but like, I'm gonna play a little clip here.
Hold on.
Just,
But before you do that, I'm gonna make sure that I can hear it too. So, what am I looking for?
Yeah. I'm gonna play a clip, and you know what? I don't even give a shit. Like, we're not gonna get a copyright strike for playing, you know, like a minute or two of this. Like, I don't give a shit. So I'm just gonna play it. But
yeah.
this is like,
What is it?
I've
City and Color.
this is City in Color,
Yes.
Lullaby. I'm gonna play Coming Home. 'Cause that's probably,
Lullaby.
yeah. It's an album from 2025.
And the song is called "Coming Home."
Yep. It's track 8 off the album. This is great content right
City
here.
and Color. I'm trying to find it. Could you? I'm not finding the lullaby version.
Here we go. I will send it to you. I mean, yeah, here we go. Text general. That's not gonna be good there, but there you go.
Where'd you send it?
There. In general. In the Discord chat.
Oh, sure. We're in. You're a prick. You know what?
Yeah, but I'm still gonna see your screen.
Yeah, but on my stream, no one's gonna hear it unless I play it.
Oh.
Can you Facebook it to me, please?
Well, no, I sent you the link to it. I didn't send you the like it'll open in your Spotify. Just click the link in it. Come on,
No,
JD.
I can't.
I thought yeah, final.
So, okay, show chat. Here we go. Podcasting. No, that's not it.
There.
Got it. All right.
Did you get it?
I'm
Perfect.
opening it right now.
Okay. This is also my first time listening to this.
All right, go for it.
I'm playing it already.
Boy, oh boy, my computer's just not happy with this.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop this.
So it's an instrumental.
Yeah,
I don't hate it.
but I mean, if a guy, if you're trying to sleep or something, but I don't like. I guess I don't have kids, so I don't maybe understand the,
I don't hate it, and it kind of sounds like what I thought it would sound like, honestly. But
yeah.
like it is a little peculiar. Like they're going for a very, very specific demographic with this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the thrice version of that song too, it's kind of the same thing. I guess, like we're getting up there in age, and like some people our age have kids. Neither of us have children that I know. I don't have kids that I know of anyway. But I guess, like if you have children that need lullabies and stuff, like why not have it of something that you listen to? It's not a bad idea. I mean, personally, like I won't buy that. Like you could buy that that album we just listened to on vinyl from the City and Color store or the Dine Alone store.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy it. I did think about buying it when I saw what it was, but then I'm like, is that something I really need to spend some money on? I don't think so.
There is lullaby renditions of the Tragically Hip, lullaby renditions of Queen. Yeah. These were created like over a decade ago.
Yeah.
That's so I don't fucking understand weird.
Well, I don't know. Again, I don't have children, so I don't know. Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree here. But like, is it something that's needed? Maybe. Are these artists going to make money off of it? Hopefully, like if they're putting the work in, do people like me need to buy it? Probably not.
I don't think I'd be able to sleep to it. That's for sure. Dude, I have a hard time sleeping with the voices in my head. I don't need additional noises.
There is that.
Yeah.
I do sleep with music on, or like ambient music on anyways.
Okay.
How about this? I will try to sleep with that City and Color album on. Like I'll just put it on just to play that one album once and then see, and I'll let you guys know.
Yes,
I know this is burning information.
Yeah. This is science, pure science right here. We're gonna find out whether or not Daryl is just up all night, eyes wide open, staring at the ceiling tiles, or 3 minutes into the song.
Who knows?
Here's a question that we can throw out there for anyone watching or listening. Do you need some sort of white noise or music or like a fan running or anything like that to sleep, or do you prefer utter dead silence? Let us know wherever you're enjoying this podcast. Noise or silence to sleep?
I am on the noise side.
I am on the silence side.
Yeah. I know. I need something. It just because the silence fucking just it drives me nuts. But
fair.
And I think we did talk about this in another episode at one point, but that was a while ago, so we can rehash some stuff.
Sure. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's do it. Let's just jump into it.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Yes. Okay.
So spoiler warning. If you want to still pay attention, you can. But from this point until we say so, there is going to be spoilers because we're going to talk about the first 4 episodes that were released on Netflix. So I'm waving my hands now. You can mute it now. The next time I wave my hands, unmute it.
So the funniest part was
Yes.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it to drop because it dropped at 7 p.m. my time on last Wednesday.
Right.
So that's like the day before Thanksgiving in the States or something. I don't know. I'm not an American, so I don't really know.
It was the 26th.
Netflix,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Netflix crashed.
Yeah.
Full on, and I experienced it like right then and there. Like
Yeah.
I was trying to get on to whatever, and a buddy of mine just texted me. He's like, "Oh, so you're trying to get into watching Stranger Things?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, it crashed." He's like, "No, what the show we're watching right now is still up and running." I'm like, "Yeah, because you were in the show,
Yeah.
and you weren't trying to watch Stranger Things."
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it took about 5 minutes, and then everything was back, and then I got to start it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like the opening scenes of that. I'm trying to remember what they are. Like I can't remember.
The opening
remember the exact-
scenes, as far as I can recall, was the main cast going back into school and the one cast member wearing the Hellfire.
Right. But the whole thing is that they were actually locked down after the end of season 4.
Yeah, that's right.
And like the Upside Down broke into our reality and split the world apart.
Yes. And Robin was running a radio show, which, for the record, they're not ran like that. They were never ran like that.
Well, of course not. But I thought, like she did, like the whole scene where they're both running up the side of the fucking radio tower to flip a switch.
Yeah.
That's on the top of a radio tower.
Yeah.
Is such bullshit.
Yes.
Because you would never, no normal person would put a switch that's very important at the top of a tower.
No, God, no. God, no.
No, you put that where important things go, like inside buildings and shit.
At least they were smart and acknowledged the fact that the entire broadcast tower is absolutely electrified, and they brought the power down before scaling that motherfucker, because like you watch social media videos, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, people holding raw meat up to one of those broadcast towers and it frying, and you'd hear what that tower is broadcasting, because that's real.
That's like 50,000 watts of power going through that or more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The whole part with oh God, I'm bad with names. The Dustin.
Yes.
The whole scene with him in the Hellfire shirt, coming back into school after all the shit that happened after Eddie died in season 4. It's a pretty ballsy move,
Yeah.
and he ended up getting beat the fuck out of him because of it. Sorry, my words aren't working right now. I think that was a very important scene, like him, like trying to be the like trying to hold on to something from before, and like to that Eddie wasn't what they made him out to be.
Yeah.
And to hold on to that, it's great.
Yeah.
But there's I don't know how to quantify this part of the season, other than it was pretty fucking amazing.
That's a blanket statement, sure.
Yeah, I mean, but there's a lot of things, like the all of the throwbacks, like the season 5 to me, it's almost, it's not a rehashing of season 1, but they're bringing back a lot of tropes from season 1.
Yes.
Like in the other seasons, they went to other places. Like in season 2, like it was a lot of in the forest. Season 3 was in the mall. Season 4, in California. Here, it's all just back in Hawkins. They're trying to, like, which season 1 was, like everything took place there. So it kind of made sense, if it started there, it should end there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah. I don't. My brain's not
Allow me.
Yeah.
So the first 4 episodes for me, first of all, Dustin, the Hellfire T-shirt, repping for Eddie. Like I can understand where he was coming from, but I feel as though his character had grown a pair. Like he's always been kind of cocky.
Yeah.
Right. But this was him recognizing his own power and strength, and sticking it to the jocks who had already been a thorn in the side from the prior season. And how that football captain, whatever, in the clubman's jacket, whatever, is not fucking behind bars for the shit that he pulled in season 4 is beyond me. But regardless, that's whatever. What I gathered,
isn't that guy dead? Like the lead guy, didn't he die? Because he wasn't in season 5.
who was the one who threw Dustin up against the locker?
That was not the head basketball guy. They were basketball players. That was I think one of his friends. I think.
Okay.
We're kind of all over the place.
No. I think you're right because he was absorbed. Like he was killed when the world split apart. You're absolutely right.
Right.
Anyway, what I gathered from the first 4 episodes, and I binged them all in in a short period of time, was they're starting to make payoffs. They're starting to complete callbacks, and for fuck's sakes, they finally made it so that the character of Will is not a fucking liability anymore.
Yeah. He's not a little bitch anymore.
No.
He's actually, at the end of the season, he's actually scary as fuck.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And
so what? Oh, no, go ahead.
They made a massive callback. I think it was season 2, season 3, when 11 ran away. That was season 3. 2?
2.
When 11 ran away and found, was it 7? 8. And
8.
They made a connection, but 8 was a little bit more civilized, as opposed to 11 was still trying to figure out this world. The callback and the bring back of that character at the end of episode 4, it took me a moment to go, who the fuck is? No way.
Yeah. I can't remember the character's actual name. Callie, Kali. That
I think so. Yeah.
So there is there's something that I read online. I think it was on Reddit that somebody brought this up, that in season 1, when they I think they might have even been the first episode when they were playing D&D. It's it would take a 20 roll of a D&D dice to beat Vecna. Okay, you got you got to think of this.
Let me get my dice here.
So, well, no, you don't need the dice, but this is a simple thing, and we're jumping around here.
Yes,
but so it's going to take a natural 20 to beat Vecna.
Yeah.
There's 11.
Okay.
There's Callie, who is 8.
8. That's a 19.
That's 19.
Yeah.
Vecna called Will the 1. That's 20. It's going to take all 3 of them to beat him.
Interesting.
That's the way that I've read. People online have been thinking about this. The 3 of them equals the 20 to beat him, which would make sense. Maybe.
Yeah, no, I follow, and I think it's kind of cute, and I wouldn't put it past the show writers to do that. I would not put it past them to do that.
But there's so many other references too. Like when they're the most ridiculous thing, they're driving around in the van trying to pick up the radio signal from Hopper in the Upside Down.
Yeah,
and they're like, oh, I'm trying to find the signal, and he's driving a van in a straight line. I'm like, okay, that's not how that works. But whatever, it makes for TV.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a Back to the Future reference in there. There's so many time travel references.
Yeah,
in
the
that
Back to the
show.
Future thing was just like, that's kind of out of pocket. And I was like, wait, no, this was 1987. So Back to the Future would have came out.
But there's more time travel references. So in one of the last seasons, Nancy's in the Upside Down, and she's in her house in the Upside Down, and she's like, "Oh, this is a different time. This is like before she had a gun in her room in a shoebox."
Right.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, this is 1983." So there's a time travel theory that's been floating around that they're actually going to end up time traveling to beat Vecna somehow. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it. I mean, this is all speculation, and this is all shit that you just read on the internet, like some weird fan fiction or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're going to find out.
Yeah. There's speaking of tropes, like, again, this is just my opinion, but I hate it when there are characters who are blinders on, straightforward, that fucking dense. And the Wheeler mother and father have been ridiculous, like more dense than the concrete wall at the bottom of the ocean. Like, just so fucking mindless. And it was about time that they got their shit kicked in.
Yeah.
Right?
Though, did they not make a reference to that in the show itself? Like, well, I mean, you and I are both of the age where you might remember these commercials back from the 80s. It's like, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Like, do you remember that shit?
Yeah, I do.
That was, and I'm sure there's a reference to that in the show. So that's probably like the whole thing behind like the Wheeler parents, that they have no idea what's going on, because that's what it was like in the 80s.
Yeah.
You didn't pay attention to your kids. You just let them run and be free. And
go ride bikes.
Go. Yeah. It's like come back when the streetlights come on.
I remember that rule.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, what's like the mom Wheeler? I can't remember her name, but like, she put up a hell of a fight against that fucking Demogorgon.
Well, I mean, we're talking about the mom character, so that kind of tracks. Absolutely. Yeah.
But I mean, to stab this fucking monster that you like would probably scare the fuck out of you with a wine bottle when she's 3/4 fucking shit faced.
Well, liquid courage.
Yeah,
that could do it.
Yeah,
Karen Wheeler.
Yes, Karen. And there's a definite Aliens reference there. It's like, don't touch my daughter, you bitch. Or,
yeah.
Straight up Aliens.
Yeah.
But yeah, the end of episode 4, where Will gains his powers, is pretty intense. From what I've read, and actually from what the Duffer Brothers, the creators and writers of this, have said, is like, Will's powers did not come from the same place that Eleven's did. Will's powers came from Vecna, not whatever happened to 11, which they may come from the same place, that may be revealed later, but they're different.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, like, there was they laid it out, like, how is it that Will is so much of a liability? And they explained it, that he was basically pumped full of God knows what else. And I'm pretty sure there was some fetishes out there, like, just anyway. And it was disgusting. It was just disturbing to watch. Absolutely. But that tracks. Like, there was a connection. There has always been a connection that's been very clear ever since Will made it back from the Upside Down. And it was that rah-rah speech that he got in that 4th episode. And him, basically, like, everything is at a loss and face to face with the worst thing in the world. And it made him realize that maybe the only thing holding me back is me. And then that unlocks something. Like, cool. Absolutely inspirational. The way to go about it. And like, thank fuck that Will is no longer a fucking liability, because I was going through
Yeah.
the first 4 seasons going like, kill this motherfucker. Like, he's
Yeah,
not
but I-
worth it.
I think if you killed Will, though, the show would have been over, and Vecna would have just killed all of us. But
Yeah.
Will finding himself, in whatever, if that's if it's his sexuality or whatever, that's making him be able to express himself or channel the power that was given to him by. I was gonna say, I could say something bad there, but I won't. But like by getting Vecna's tendril put into his mouth, we'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Like it's it's good. Like it was about damn time. But like they did kind of reference it the whole time. Like any time that Vecna was close or something was close, he'd scratch the back of his neck or he'd like feel weird or whatever. So it's good. Like I might be too tired right now to actually like form proper thoughts about the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I'm really enjoying this season. I just don't like how they split the season up, but I get it.
It seems a bit much. I mean, they released 4 episodes all at once, each one an hour long, and they released it on the 26th. And then the next 3 episodes is going to be released on Christmas Day. And then the series finale is going to be released in select theaters and on Netflix on New Year's Eve. And to me, that doesn't track. Like, okay, so you released 4 episodes that essentially could be viewed once a week. Sure, fine. And then you're going to slam 3 episodes onto us on Christmas to give us a week to watch it before the finale hits. Like, that doesn't track.
I guess we waited, 3.5 years or whatever the hell it was since the last series or season, whatever, that, they're trying to play it out a little longer.
Sure.
And they're trying to make the finale big. And I get it, like it is a big thing. Like it's a international phenomenon.
Yeah.
That, like it's undeniable. So I wouldn't even call it milking it.
Yeah.
Because like you can't really milk a Netflix customer.
No.
Unless, well,
no.
because they're already fucking doing it. So
I think releasing the series finale in select theaters is kind of a fun thing to do. Like, I think that would be an awesome experience to have. Sure.
And the runtime is like just about 2 hours or something for the last episode.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
full on feature length.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all of the shit that we're talking about here could be 100% bullshit too.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
That they could just be like, yeah, no, we're doing something different, or we did something different that you're not going to figure out, which is good,
Yeah.
So
I have this thought, and it's just kind of fleeting, but God damn it. It was there, then it was gone, then it was there, then it was gone. It had to do with Netflix and the release schedule.
think about this for a minute.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Sure. Fine. I'll just sit here and drag my feet for a little while, because it had something to do with Stranger Things, the release schedule, the fact that the first 4 episodes were released on November the 26th. The next 3 episodes are going to be released on Christmas Day, and then the final episode on New Year's Eve in select theaters. God damn it. I had a thought, and it was there, then it was gone. Fuck, I hate it when that happens. I can say that when it comes to Stranger Things, like, I watched episodes, season 1, episode 1, all the way through to the end of season 4, and it was amazing. But like, I was late to the party because I maybe watched the first episode of the first season when it initially came out, and then I didn't watch the rest of it. And then I got caught up all at once when season 4 was released. And then now like I'm on an even keel with everyone else in the world. So I had a thought, but it was fleeting and it's gone.
Dude, that happens.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, just shit just doesn't flow the way it should.
I'll think of it.
Like my brain is tonight.
Yeah, exactly. I'll think about it like 2 a.m. this morning. Like, that's what I meant to
Oh,
say.
yeah. Let's move on.
Sure.
All
right. Spoilers are over.
Yeah. So, Survivor Series was on Saturday night.
Yeah.
And it was fucking garbage.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
100%. The women's match, from what I saw of it,
yeah.
like the women's, and it's not even traditional anymore. It's the women's war game match, which the war games format to me is dumb.
Yeah.
It's dumb. There's no reason to have 2 fucking rings. Like what's the point?
This was a WCW thing that they implemented.
Yeah, and it was dumb then and it's dumb now.
Yeah.
Like, you can call Survivor Series war games. It doesn't have to have 2 fucking rings. It doesn't. There's no reason for it. Like, there's no benefit. It's not like there's 2 matches going on at the same time. If there was, cool, but there's not. So that part's dumb.
Yeah.
Like, to me, the whole thing, like Io Sky jumping off the top of the cage with a trash can on her head.
That's her gimmick.
And it's awesome. Every time you see it, it's awesome. But you always see like the other videos from it where she, like all of the people, like all of the other people in the match are lining up, to catch her. We know wrestling's fake, people. We know that they're doing this to save each other. But it's still to watch it kind of, it's like it's a little little too much.
Yeah.
AJ Lee is awesome.
AJ Lee is awesome.
Yeah. Okay. And that match, it ended the way that I thought it would, because like the people they were going against were like besides Becky Lynch, it was like they're all kind of like meh.
Yeah.
Meh?
Yeah.
Yeah. The women's title match, Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella. Snoozer, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Why give Nikki Bella a title shot at this point? Didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, maybe it's part contractual, or they needed somebody for Stephanie to go up against, even though there's like 30 or 40 women in the lower ranks or NXT that deserve that probably more than she does. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dumb booking.
Yeah.
Cena versus Dom Mysterio was the only highlight of that whole night, in my opinion.
Cena, it was Super Cena until it was no longer Super Cena.
Well, it was Super Cena until, all of the outside interference.
Yeah.
Which is, and I was talking to a buddy at work, like we were talking about it that day, like the day that it was happening. It's like Cena's going to lose, but it's going to be shady.
Yeah. There's
going to be some outside interference, and there was 100%.
Yeah.
Liv Morgan coming back, great, love it. I like Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
She's very easy on the eyes.
Yeah.
She's actually a good wrestler. She's good on the mic. She's good at what she does. She plays a crazy lady very well.
Almost better than AJ Lee.
You know what? I'm looking forward to seeing those two.
Yeah.
I'm hoping those two like have a match, because I think that would be great.
It sounds like a Tinder date. Like, can you match my crazy?
Yeah. It's
yeah.
But the men's War Games match, garbage.
It was
garbage.
It was 5 minutes to close once the final member and War Games officially kicked off of that match. It was 5 minutes to close.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
because they beat the ever living fuck out of each other for the first, like until like the match actually starts,
Yeah.
which is dumb. Also, by the way, like it's just it's a dumb format.
It is.
It's tired. It's stupid. Like let's move on from it.
I miss the traditional Survivor Series matches where it was like
Yeah.
4-on-4, 5-on-5 elimination tag.
That's what it should be.
Yeah.
And they still did that like on SmackDown the night before, but it's like, come on, like go back to the traditional way of what Survivor Series should be.
That shit was
Not
fun.
Yeah.
You know?
100%. This shit is garbage.
Yeah.
And then the ending with the masked man coming in.
Austin Theory. It was Austin Theory. Oh, yeah, I think I just lost Daryl. You got the weirdest look on your fucking face right now. I'm gonna wait to see if Daryl comes back here. Oh,
What?
hey,
Why?
hi.
Why did my I can see you.
I can see you.
But like I'm not streaming anymore.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll finish the episode on yours.
Sure.
But I don't know what's going on. So, anyways, we might have to pull. Well, I'm still recording. Okay, now my internet's back. I'm recording, so I can still just dump everything. That way.
Sure.
But that was very odd. So okay, so whatever. Survivor Series sucked. People say it's often Austin Theory, but I don't think it is.
No, it
Regardless,
absolutely is. It absolutely. I will put money behind it. It is Austin Theory for one stupid reason.
I'll bet you 8 homebound beer.
Fine. 8 homebound beer versus 8 caribou. Fine.
Okay, done.
Yeah. It's Austin Theory for one specific reason. Austin Theory has a dump truck, and the masked man had that ass.
Had a dump truck.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. That's the bet.
That's the bet.
That's the bet.
That's the bet.
So we had a little technical glitch here. I mean, if you're listening or watching, not our finest moment. That is getting fixed though.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Next, or 2 weeks from today, actually, I'm getting different internet installed because fuck this stuff.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm not saying the company that I'm with right now because, well, I'm not going to trash talk anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm upgrading to SaskTel Infinite, so I'm going to have fiber optic right to my house.
Nice.
So, yeah, it'll be better.
I will say, like Survivor Series War Games, yeah, the War Games gimmick, it's getting tired. I miss. Yeah. I do legitimately miss the quirky team, the superstars lineup of like 4-on-4, 5-on-5 elimination tag. Absolutely. AEW outdid themselves with Blood and Guts, and Tony Storm, who like you and I are both fans of for multiple reasons, has really
crazy.
She is fucking nuts. Like she can out crazy AJ Lee and
in
Liv
such
Morgan.
a fun way. Though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the Blood and Guts match, the women's Blood and Guts match was horrific, but they were putting their stamp on it. Like, we're in this.
Yep.
We're in this with the big boys, and it was nothing like they didn't hold back. And of course, like, yeah, absolutely, it is, pre-planned. They know what they're doing. They're working against each other, but. When Tony Storm went to save her wife, and what's her fucking face, Maria, whatever. I despise her.
Maria, no.
I despise her as a person. Like I despise her, and like I don't hate her because she's a heel. I just don't like her. But
that means she's doing her job right.
Sure, fine, whatever.
Yep.
But my God, like when the match was over and Toni Storm was let up, she laid in some stiff boots to Maria. And I was like, fucking, is this a work? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And on top of that, too, like when Maria had whoever in that submission maneuver, someone else was like slapping the one that was in the submission maneuver with a belt, and they nailed Maria with it, and she reacted like legitimately because like it was a miss and it hit Maria, and she was like, what the, like, so
Yeah.
I could see that they were going for something here, but I think it got a little too real at points. So
Yeah, I mean, and that happens.
Yeah.
Too, like the shit can get crazy. You seen matches where like some people are going too hard. Like I know, like Lesnar punched. I think it was the Big Show. No, he punched somebody.
Yeah.
He's like, slow the fuck down.
Yeah.
And smacked him. Yeah.
Well, it was
Yeah,
Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair that got into like a real fight
Yeah.
in the middle of a match, right? And
Yeah.
to this day, Nia Jax is still like,
Oh fuck, I hate that. I'm not a fan.
no.
In the ring or out, like she's a horrible, horrible person.
Yep.
But that's my personal opinion. I'm gonna stick by that.
Yep. No, I agree. And there's a reason why like a lot of fans are like, my favorite wrestler is wrestling who? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah. It's like, okay, so yeah, like if it's gonna be like Nia Jax versus like say Alexa Bliss, it's like, okay, well I guess Alexa's gonna be on the shelf for the next 8 months because her fucking arm's gonna be broken because Nia Jax doesn't know how to, wrestle.
Or it was what the hell was her name? She recently had a feud with Becky Lynch, and she was the Intercontinental Women's Champion.
Oh, Lyra.
Yeah. She exploded her ribs. She exploded her rib cage. Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Because she just came off that second rope and just sat on her.
Yeah.
And
I
like
Lyra.
Decent, fine. But like at the same time, like, how can someone be this fucking unsafe?
Because it's because of who she's related to.
I know, well, maybe. But like, holy shit. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
Nia Jax and Maria can both be fired into the sun for all I care.
Yes. Okay. Rant over.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up because we're all over the place tonight.
Sure.
It is not our best work tonight.
No, it's still fun.
It's been worse.
It has been worse. Absolutely.
We have unreleased episodes that will never see the light of day because back when we used to record everything but not do it live, there's some shit out there that's bad.
That's fair. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll tease that for the Patreon if we ever.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. $50 tier. Fuck you.
That'd be like the $7,000 to pay for the legal fees for that one.
Yeah.
Anyways, lostsignals.ca is where you can find us, and we also have a Spotify playlist that I alluded to at the beginning of the show called Found Signals. We have a continually growing playlist of like so many fucking songs, so much weird shit.
Wonderful weird shit.
Wonderful weird shit. We're at 228 songs for 15 hours and 28 minutes with all sorts of shit on it this week. Not just this week, just in general.
Yeah.
What's your first one this week?
I rediscovered one of my favorite bands. I fell in love with them when I was in like my early teens. I had an album of theirs that I wore out and I lost in a messy breakup. And I stumbled across them again like a couple of weeks ago. Like, fuck, I forgot about these guys. And it turns out they're hitting the road again. The Odds. And
Nice.
They have some great songs. If you don't know who The Odds are, you might recognize a few of their songs. I will pick one of the more popular songs, and that one is Heterosexual Man.
Is that not on the list already?
It is
No,
not.
I don't think
There
it
are
is.
no odds on the playlist. If you're a fan of Kids in the Hall, you know this song.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, the lead singer from The Odds, Craig Northey, main songwriter, also wrote the theme music for Corner Gas.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he sure did. Both themes. There's the opening theme and the closing theme.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Good pick. Good pick.
Thank you.
Kind of weird in today's climate, having a song about like a heterosexual man,
Yeah, but if you listen to the lyrics, it all comes out in the wash.
Yeah, 100%. My first one is 1111 by the Arkells.
Nice.
No, it's not the Arkells, but Arkells. Yes. Little like I love that band. I'm a little pissed at them because they always seem to fucking skip over Saskatchewan.
Weird.
And they play in the weirdest places. Like small venues and shit, but they always seem to skip, like Saskatoon. Like I would go and see them. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but great song. I just thought of something and it's gone.
See?
What's your second?
I'm not
I know that's the fucking way today has been.
Yeah.
Things are just not working up here, man. Like, yeah.
Thoughts just gone in the ether. Can I pick a non-tariff song?
Yeah, 100%.
The Blue Oyster Cult, Godzilla.
Ooh. I don't know that song.
You will. You do know that song. It's one of those songs where it's like, oh yeah, okay. Blue Oyster Cult, Godzilla. You might know Blue Oyster Cult from like Don't Fear the Reaper, of course, but Godzilla, just as good.
I remembered what I was mad about. This isn't the song that I'm adding to the playlist this week, but so the Beaches.
Yes.
We've added a song or two by them to the playlist before. They're playing Saskatoon this summer.
Okay.
And I would really go and see them 100%. They seem like a fun band, like they're talented ladies. I would love to go see them. They're playing in a park. I don't know what kind of stage setup they're having or what, but tickets are $100 fucking dollars.
In a park?
In a park.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I'm not going to go see them, because it's $100 in a park. If it was at a proper venue, fine. But in a park where it's like you'll bring your own chairs and sort of shit, no fucking way. No.
Yeah.
No way. I'm not spending that sort of money to go see that. Silly to me. Silly. Anyways, my last song after my little pissed off round there.
Your mini rant.
Yeah. Tired of Waiting. Titled the episode this week by The Trews, who put on a hell of a show. Their lead singer, maybe a little more, less colorful. Maybe not the nicest dude.
Oh.
But whatever.
No, actually, I do have a history with The Trews as well. Yeah. I did an interview with them back in 2006. They came to Prince George. I was with the local TV station. I was prepared for the interview. Everything was fine. They were rather annoyed that I pulled them from the tour bus, and it was a 10-minute interview. And they asked me beforehand, when this interview was going to air. I said as soon as possible. And they said, "Well, the show's on tonight." I went, "I'm aware." And then they ended the interview with, "Sorry you couldn't make it to the show." I'm like, fuck you.
Oh. Yeah, that's kind of a dick move.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, it was 2006. Yeah. They're different people now. Yeah.
Exactly. Can you get out of here? Okay. This has been episode 79. Not our best work. Still fun, but not our best work.
Yeah. Remember, in the comments, wherever you're watching this, let us know when you sleep. Is it utter silence that you prefer or noise? White noise, a fan, music, lullaby?
Yeah.
Anything.
Do you sleep with the dog in your bed like I do? Because, it gets annoying. Anyways, this has been episode 79, and it's been a weird one, dude.
It's a good one.
It's been weird. Anyways, my name's Daryl.
I'm JD.
We will see you guys out there at some point.
At some point.